What you are looking at is video 14. This is my invention here. Kind of go around and look at it. And I'm just kind of busy putting it together, and that takes a little bit of time in that. As you can see, I got a lot of the parts in that. These are all built-in components and stuff. Right now I got these clutches all hooked up, and that, as you can see, these clutches are all hooked up down in here. I got some of the magnets in it. Here's the other clutch in that. Here, let me demonstrate this thing, how it runs here for a second. See how it's rotating in all the gears down inside there. I got it all hooked up, the clutches in that. You can see this one's over here rotating on this end. I could also, if I want to, I could put another clutch in the middle here, a third clutch, to see how it is and how it's going to balance out now. So basically, I got the clutches all hooked up. As you can see, they're running in that. Let me unplug this a second. Another thing is, I built it so I could take this apart over here. As you can see, all I could do is put this in here like this, flip it around like that, loosen this up, and it pulls right off. I mean, everything's real simple design in that. If I want to put it in, gauged again, I just take it like this. Put it right in there like that. Take this Allen wrench like so. Tighten it. Flip it around. Tighten it. It's all set. What I got to do next is, these lever arms are just a little bit too heavy right here. This is way too heavy. I had to put too heavy of a counter thing. Also, let me zoom right on in here. There's just a little, not quite enough clearance in here. As you can see, there's not much clearance down the side here. They kind of they're banging together. I'll have to radius that out, and I got to lighten it up. This is, let me back out. This is it right over here. As you notice, the original prototype, see all these holes in that? It's a little bit, is this backed out all the way? There we go. See how this prototype is? It's just a lot lighter on the end here. These are this new prototype. It's just way too heavy. I gotta start putting holes in this. See how these holes are around here? That's the original prototype. And then these have no holes hardly at all. So it's just a little bit too much weight. It's not quite balancing right. So I got to get that up. I put the bearings in here. See, there's some bearings. There's a set screw underneath. There's the bearings. This had a little tiny bearing in it. Right there. See that little tiny bearing? Compared to this bigger bearing that goes all the way through the center of this thing right here. There's also bearings down inside of here. I got them installed. See the bearings all the way up through there? I installed all those bearings too. So, I mean, it's not like I'm in this goofing around on it. There's quite a few bearings inside of there. There's even a bearing way over here on this end here. I don't know if you could see if I could get it on the camera right there. There's a bearing right inside there. And that. And it slips right through. This basically floats inside of here. All these screws are real loose. You know, it's just, you know, it just kind of like floats. This whole thing, you know, all those. It has to float, because if it doesn't float, it's not going to be right. Here's a tower from the original prototype. You know, goes right there. These lever arms over here went into it. So it's coming along pretty good right now. Here's these other top pieces. You know, they're like bolted together. Like this top piece, after you put them down inside there, they just bolt right up on top of there. It's all, you know, one component and stuff. I got to adjust stuff. A lot of adjustments and stuff. I had to, over here, you can see where I've made some adjustments on it. It's a lot of things are, it's just kind of like moved back this way a little bit. Tighten it up a little bit. You know, I had to put some screws, adjustment screws down inside there. See where I made adjustments so I could move it in closer and that. It's very difficult right here. See how that is down inside there. Have much clearance, but got to make sure everything is in clearance. Let me back out. Also, there's some set screws inside of here. All I gotta do is just loosen those set screws and pull that magnet out and put it in. You know, and there's some on both sides. There's two magnets inside of here. There's also set screws in the top of these up over here I put. See all those set screws in there? That's for those bearings. They're just like a slip fit. Then I put a set screw to hold it all into place. And if I want to take it out, they're not pressed in. They're a slip fit. Also, I put all these set screws inside of here. So you can put this magnet in here and adjust it in and out. And in there. So that way you get that way of adjustment. So there's quite a bit here. But the thing is, I got to start to radius these corners right here. Try so that I don't have that interference. And then drill all these holes up along inside of here. And then this one's even got some sideways. If you see them right here, see I got some holes sideways. Put in it. So it's coming together in that. It's running pretty good. It's coming together. It's pretty cool down inside there and that. And then I got to put spacers down inside of here. Let me zoom right on in. I got to put bushings down inside of each one of them so it holds the space apart. They don't float in together. There's a bushings inside of here, and I'll have to maybe put some bushings in between here so I got the exact distance on all of them. Figure out what I want to make on that. I haven't had a chance to make these other parts down inside of here yet because it's just right now I'm just trying to get the concept down in that first. I'm just trying to get to oscillate and see how it works before I start making all that stuff up right at this point. But it's pretty cool. It's been coming along really good lately, and I'll just kind of let you have a video of it, what's going on it, and it won't be long. I'll be getting it together here pretty soon. Hopefully I'll get some of these holes in there and get some of the new magnets put in it. I got the magnets right now, but that's just way too much weight. This is just way too much weight right here, and I got to lighten those up. So I'll let you go, and I'll be back with you very shortly when I get these upgrades finished and you can start to see it maybe run. I'll let you go. Goodbye.